What's up everyone, Brandon JW23 back again for another YouTube video. What's going on my guys? Yeah, I'm doing something a little different right now. I know my face is kind of dark because of the light right here. Plus, getting food. Anyway, so right now, so far, everybody and their mamas is talking about the Sony Disney split that's going on. Not gonna lie, I've been hearing about it. I didn't actually know much of it at first, but after I've been hearing about it more and keep on hearing about it, the comic book I forgot the YouTube name. I forgot his name. He reads like in his own voice in throughout different character voices that he pop up in his head. He read comic books like that. So, sorry for walking away. Anyway, the first thing I saw on YouTube was that. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Disney and Sony is having an issue. What's going on? And just like Geekdom 101 said it, I just got done watching his video not that long ago. Pretty much everybody who's doing comic books and movies, they on fire, and you already know this is gonna happen. All right, number one, go ahead and tell you ahead of time. Yes, I am a Sony fan. I'm a Sega fan, Nintendo fan, them a little bit, and also a Disney fan. Mainly a Sega fan off top anyway since the 90s. But I'm a Sony fan and also a Disney fan because my folks put me on Disney since Aladdin, Toy Story 1, 2, 3, don't know about 4. They should stop at 2 instead of continuing going on with 3 and 4 now. The Lion King, the Aladdin, the first, all 3 versions of Aladdin, Mickey Mouse, Goof Troop, the House of Mouse. That was a great show back in the day. Darkwing Duck, Darkwing Duck and DuckTales. Oh my God, that was epic. Plus the little crossover they did too. That was amazing. But just naming a few. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I mean, I watched the Amazing Spider-Man. I think that's what it was back in the in the 90s. It was original Spider-Man. It was the original Spider-Man back in the 90s on Fox Kids. That's how old I'm talking about. That's how long I'm talking about. I'm talking about way back in the early to mid to close to late 90s. Fox Kids, that was on weekday morning, weekday afternoon when you get out of school, right before you get to school, right before you get out, right after you get out of school, and also Saturday mornings. All right, that's some grade A nostalgia right there from 1990 all the way up to probably longer than that. Probably way back past 1990. I want to say maybe 87, 88, 89. I don't know. All the way up to 2000, and after 2000, Fox Kids went to Fox Box. Anyway, that's beside the point. So I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I had all the original Tobey Maguire versions of Spider-Man. Spider-Man 1, that was good. Spider-Man 2, the best. To this day, I'm still saying Spider-Man 2 is still the best. It's not the great as 1, but as everybody put it as, 2 is the best. And then you got 3, because of Venom. And that one was, to me, I liked it, but I don't like it that much. And at the end of 3, if you've never seen the Tobey Maguire versions of Spider-Man, or Spider-Man 3, or the whole complete saga of that one, if you born in say late 90s, all the way up to now, and y'all just know about Spider-Man because of the Amazing Spider-Man, or the Tom Hanks, not Tom. What the fuck I'm talking about? What the fuck? Tom Holland. Tom Holland Spider-Man, like Far From Home and no, Homecoming and Far From Home. If y'all didn't see the Tom McGuire movies, at the end of Spider-Man 3, it was a cliffhanger because Sony and Marvel was, I don't know. But back then, you know, Sony bought Marvel like around 96, 97, I want to say. That's when the original Spider-Man back in the 90s was coming to an end. It was, shoot, man, that Spider-Man movie, TV show. Y'all would, if y'all were born in the 80s and lived through the 90s and seen Spider-Man on Saturday, I'm trying to remember how it goes. A radioactive Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Man. You got a little guitar going on to it too. That junk was, it was awesome. Anyway, you know, Marvel got Spider-Man, X-Men, Avengers, Iron Man, Captain America, Guardians of the Galaxy, all this stuff, right? Fantastic Four. And, you know, in the 90s, mid-90s to going towards the late 90s, it was doing good in the early and mid-90s, and then late 90s, it started to fall off, especially with the live-action movies. But Sony swoop in like, hey, Marvel, let me buy the rights from y'all. Let me buy y'all, period. Let me buy y'all out to keep y'all afloat, keep y'all active, so y'all could go ahead and make more money, make movies and stuff, and also making us money. Cause hey, you making money, I'm making money. We all good. That's how it goes, and that's no problem with that. And then some odd time later, after the first two sets of Spider-Man, like I'm saying, I know I'm all over the place right now. After Spider-Man 3, it left on a cliffhanger. Because not usually, but really, at the end of Spider-Man 3, the original Spider-Man 3, I mean, even where it goes, it is one Spider-Man 3. It's supposed to continue from Venom to Carnage, or to another villain, but it never did. It just left off at the end of a bad cliffhanger. Mary Jane and Peter dancing together, and they supposed to be back together, but we don't have a clarification on saying if they are or not. Then, you know, we got the Amazing Spider-Man, and that did well, but not the best, and it had too much stuff going on. Then we got the current Spider-Man, the Tom Holland Spider-Man, and we got, you know, not Far From Home, Homecoming. That was amazing. I got the movie on my iPhone and on my 7 Plus. Well, on my own iPad, iOS devices. And then he showed up in the MCU, because you know, not Far From Home, but Homecoming got Iron Man in it. And then, you know, he came up into Civil War. Came up in Civil War first, then Homecoming, then the Avengers, Infinity War, Endgame, and then Far From Home. So, you know, Iron Man in the movies, this is before, like right after the Hulk movies, because they had two versions of Hulk movies, even though it was both remake of it, they had two versions of Hulk movies. And yeah, after Hulk, you know, you got the Iron Man saga, Iron Man 1, 2, and 3. Supposed to be a fourth one, but Sony and them, they're like, nah, just go ahead and just stop right there and just do nothing but the Avengers. And that's what he did. So, cool. Then, you know, so far later, you know, Disney bought, team up with Sony, bought part of Marvel, not a whole of Marvel, but part of Marvel, I mean, and, you know, doing all this stuff, whatever. And this is now coming to this part. Now, as today, well, actually yesterday, Spider-Man is no longer in the MCU, and that's a bad thing. Here's why it's a bad thing, because we got Far From Home. At the end of Far From Home, if you stay to the end of the credits, after Peter took MJ and swung around whatever, and she was terrified as hell. And Peter feeling awesome. If you never seen it, you can go ahead and say it ahead of time. Spoiler warning: I'm finna spoil the ending of it, even though I spoiled half of it. Anyway, long story short, they got the OG, the OG Jameson, John J. Jameson. I probably butchered his name or got the name backwards. From Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, came back for this one as a cliffhanger. Peter Parker is Spider-Man because Mysterio not copy, but pretty much fake it. Not fake his death, because his death has already happened, but kind of made it as, Peter killed Mysterio. He really didn't. But it's whatever. So, so that's the cliffhanger, okay? And now Spider-Man, is not in this MCU no more. Because because Disney asked Sony for a 50-50 split. Sony said no. How about a 70-30 split? Disney said, you know what? Nah, we're gonna take Spider-Man. Well, we're gonna take, y'all can keep Spider-Man, not take him. Take the merchandise they made. Y'all take Spider-Man back. He be outside the MCU. We're gonna keep everything else. I mean, Captain America, all the new movies and stuff that's coming out. TV shows is coming out for Disney Plus. Everything so far, Spider-Man is not it's gonna be irrelevant now. And I'm thinking I'm like, bruh, Disney, Sony, I got a solution for both of y'all, okay? Disney, you was making, or at the moment right now, making 5% out of 90 or 95 or whatever on the profits. Sony was taking 90 or 95, Disney was making 5, probably 10. Okay? Disney want more. Disney bought, let me go ahead and tell you ahead of time now, Disney bought out Marvel, they bought out Fox. So that means X-Men, Spider-Man, The Simpsons. I just found out that Disney bought out Simpsons, bought out Fox, and Fox got Simpsons with it. I don't even know it myself. Futurama, King of the Hill, Bob Burgers. What else? Family Guy. What else with Fox? Anything that deal with Fox, period. Fox TV shows. Disney bought the cartoon, even Star Wars. Okay, they bought out they bought out Lucasfilms. So now it's Disney Star Wars instead of just Star Wars. And don't get me wrong, still cool. But Disney buying up everything because they are going bankrupt. They literally bleeding money out and buying up everything. It's insane. I don't know what the heck Disney got going on. Then to my ground, you got all these live action movies like The Jungle Book, Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, Aladdin. About to come out with the live action Lady and the Tramp reboot. I think next year or later on this year or whatever, or a couple of years later. It's like, Disney, what do you got going on, man? What y'all doing? Y'all doing more live actions than actually making in-house movies like you usually do. Go back to the basics. Do more in-house movies instead of making your in-house old school movies like Aladdin. Aladdin didn't do that live action. Aladdin didn't do that well, even though Will Smith is an amazing actor. But the live action Aladdin didn't do that well, like at all. The Lion King live action, I don't know. I didn't see it because I would have seen The Lion King back when I was a kid. Yes, I understand. The Lion King makes it more for a kids audience anyway. But at the same time, bruh, y'all made it back in the 90s. Either like late, I want to say mid 90s, early 90s, 1 2, maybe mid 80s, late 80s. Like, nah. I want to say, yeah, mid to early to mid 90s. Like, come on, man, y'all did this stuff already. The Atlanta series, Atlanta 1, 2, and 3. Or it's actually different titles for it, but still the 3 Atlanta movie. I think it was 4. Anyway, I think it was 4 Atlanta movies, but anyway, made in the 90s also. Disney, what y'all got going on, okay? Y'all bleeding money out. Y'all making money off of the figures, off of Star Wars, off of Marvel games, Marvel in general, Fox in general. Y'all making money from all of that. And then y'all got Pixar. Y'all making money off of Pixar movies too. Y'all don't need to ask Sony for a 50-50 split. Just look, guys, I'm not taking sides at all. I'm just saying, Sony, give them a 35-65 split and see how it goes. Disney, if you can't get the 35, if y'all don't want to take the 30 or the 35-65 split, alright, whatever. Take the 30-35 split. 30 to 35 out of 70-65 split. Okay? Y'all close to a 50-50. Ease your way up. If not that, take the 20-25, 30 split. Take that. Y'all making money. In the end, y'all making money. Far from home, tons of money. Tons. I mean, it's out on digital. It's out on Blu-ray, DVD now. It made buttloads. And no, it's about to come out. It's about to come out in digital. It's about to come out on Blu-ray and DVD. But still, y'all made tons of money in the box office. And y'all still making tons of money in the box office with that 5 to 10% y'all got going on with Sony. Look, Disney, ask Sony, like, you know what? Be sorry. We're gonna take the 30-70 split, or the 35-75 split, 65 split. Ask them for 5 more. Say, like, you know what? How about a 35-65 split? If Sony say yes, and Sony, please say yes to this, because anyway it goes, y'all still making money, because y'all making money off the PlayStation Network, the PlayStation, the PS Vita, the PSP, even though that game console is dead, and also the Vita is dead. Y'all Sony TVs, your even though it's not Sony refrigerator behind me, but y'all Sony refrigerator, your Sony appliances, like microwaves, washers, dryers, stoves, you know what I'm saying? Y'all making money off of that. Sony phones, I don't know if they still make Sony phones anymore, but y'all still making money off of that too. Y'all got money. At the end of the day, Sony, y'all winning no matter what. Y'all taking money out of people like myself for PlayStation Plus. Y'all straight. Y'all got, studios, game console studios, like Insomniac, they just bought them. Naughty Dog, Sony just bought them, I think last year or a couple of months ago. But no, Microsoft bought Rare. Microsoft bought Rare. So, like I said, y'all making money. Y'all got studios, y'all got in-house studios, y'all got movies. Y'all just made Venom, a year ago now? And y'all still making money off of that. Come on, bro. Hell, you even got Eminem to rap and made a song named Venom that's represent the movie on his own track, on his own CD. So y'all getting money off of that too. Because a lot of people buying that song or already downloaded that song or waiting for the next fucking album of Venom or next movie for Venom. Y'all straight. Give either A, go ahead and give the 50-50 split. B, give him the 35-65 split. Or C, Disney take the 35 or 30 split and leave it as is. Because this is that bull trap, man. Y'all even though y'all want to make a quick buck, an easy dollar, and that's cool and all, business have to stay alive. Business have to be stuff like that. But Disney, you got your theme parks, your movies, in-house movies, games, merchandise. Do I need to go on? Like seriously, y'all already fucked us over anyway with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite because y'all won't put X-Men characters in the game because y'all hold the rights because it's Marvel and Fox. Come on, man. Disney, loosen up, just loosen up just a little bit. Not all the way off. Just loosen up a little bit. Take that pipe out your butt. Like, you know what? We're gonna take the hit at 30, 35 split. Go up $5 more. Just go up 5 more. That's it. 5 more %. 35, 65 split. Sony, take the deal. Disney, take the deal. Whatever it takes, take the deal. Because guess what? Homecoming is at the end of it got a freaking cliffhanger. All the new Avenger movies and new Marvel movies that be supposed to come out, we may not see it now. Because Disney and Sony want to be dumb as hell. Stop acting like fucking kids. Be grown up. Disney, you either keep the original split that you got now, or take the 30-70 split. Sony, don't be an ass. Keep either push it up to 35 and that's it, or 40 and 60 split, or a 35-65 split. That's it. Anyway it goes, y'all both making money. Seriously. If this continue going on, I may go ahead and just say, you know what, fuck Sony, fuck Disney, and sell my PS4 and my Vita, and just stick with nothing but Nintendo. Didn't mean to actually throw up the finger, but whatever, I'm in the moment. And just stick with Nintendo, and then hopefully, magically, Sega come out of nowhere and just bring back the Dreamcast and make Dreamcast 2 and shit on everything, and even hell go back and be a Microsoft fan and get an Xbox One or the new Project Scarlet, whatever, and just say fuck Sony because y'all doing too much stuff. Take the deal. Just take it. Disney take it. Sony take it. Whatever. Take the fucking deal. Because the more crap y'all push out, the worse y'all hurting fans and making fans be like, fuck Sony, fuck Disney. Right now, fuck both of y'all. Because y'all acting nothing like damn kids. Y'all making quick buck, easy dollar. Fuck the quick buck. Fuck the easy dollar. Just make the fucking deal. So y'all can continue making the quick buck, the easy dollar, and making fans like myself, a Marvel fan, even though I don't have a Marvel shirt on, but still a Marvel fan, be happy. Brand JW23 signing out.